Hello everybody, Brandon Plays here, bringing back a brand new video. Today guys, in this video I'm going to be giving you the top 10 best decks to start Yu-Gi-Oh! Off with. So for any new players, these are the top 10 decks you should start with. This is my own personal opinion, so if you don't agree with me, my Discord link's in the description, wink wink, and you guys can go tag me in it and send me a link of the video or of the list or your top 10 decks, but let's get straight into it. So first up we have Blue Eyes. That's the first deck. So we're going from best till last, by the way, just so you know. But yeah, first up is Blue Eyes, because Blue Eyes is the best deck, in my personal opinion, that you can just start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With. I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With Blue Eyes, and I think I've turned out pretty good. Yeah, Blue Eyes is definitely very good to start off with. But as you get higher up, it's not very good. Like, you'll win some duels with it, but you won't win that much, to be absolutely honest with you. I mean, if you combine them with some guard dragons, you know, but that's not, it's pure Blue Eyes we're talking about, but, you know, that's why they're number one, because you can just bring out power. It's not very hard to play them. You do need a bit of practice, but it's not that hard. You just OTK essentially. You just bring out power. You just bring out strong board and just destroy. That's why they're first place. So then in second place we have Magnet Warriors. So Magnet Warriors are in second place because you can pick them up and just play them. Not as much as some of the other decks you're going to see, but you can pick them up, and it takes like 1 or 2 duels, but you will learn how to play them very quickly. It's also just power. It introduces you to special summoning, to archetypes, to normal and effect monsters. Also, it's like it introduces you to a lot of this stuff. So that's why Magnet Warriors is second. Yeah, I enjoy playing Magnet Warriors from time to time. So if you want to see a deck profile of the Magnet Warriors, there'll be a poll in a card that says, do you want to see a Magnet Warrior deck profile? Yes or no. And if you do, press yes. If you don't, press no, you know, as you do. And that's why they're second, because, you know, good. So in third place is Dark Magician. So this isn't because they're my favourite deck, because they are, but it's not that they're not there because they are. They're there because you can pick them up and play them. You don't need much practice. You can pick up a Dark Magician deck, and halfway through the duel, you'll realise how to play the game. And usually, duels with Dark Magicians only last 3 turns. So, you know, you'll pick up the game on your opponent's turn when you're activating your trap cards, banishing your opponents, and then on your turn you're gonna go into Ebon, you're gonna special summon those Dark Magicians, you're gonna Tunnel Store one back, you're gonna just blow his entire field. Yeah, so they bring out an amazing field really fast, and they just OTK, and they're really easy to pick up. You can just play them. That's why they're number 3. So moving on to number 4, we have Dyna Mist. Dyna Mist is in here for the exact same reason as Dark Magician, except they're a lot easier to play. They introduce you to pendulums as well, which is really cool, because pendulums, or you can special summon. Just, that's what pendulums are. You know, just bring a board out, and they're not really that hard to play as well. You can play Dyna Mist really easy. It's not that hard to understand, and you'll win games with it from time to time as well. Obviously you're gonna win games with Dark Magician, because if you make a good deck with them. But yeah, Dyna Mist as a deck is really, really good just to start off with, because you just have plays. You learn how to play it as you go. So you'll be playing stall, and you'll be dragging it out for multiple turns, and you'll learn as you play it, and you'll be bringing out like monsters with 2,000 plus attack points and destroying monsters. especially if you're new, you won't know what's going on. So 5th, right bang in the middle, is Lunar Lights. Now, I was debating putting them to 7th, but I put them to 5th because of their OTK. You can just bring out a field and blow your opponent away. That's why Lunar Lights are 5th, but the reason I was debating putting them 7th is because the deck is really, 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 really hard to learn. I still don't fully understand it. I've tried to learn it. I'm confused. So that's why they're 5th, because of the OTK, and when they're played correctly, they're great. So it's great for beginners. It's also a pendulum, so you can learn things. But it's difficult to play. So actually, you can put this wherever you want. You might not even have this in your top 10, but it's in my top 10 because it's OTK. So moving on to 6th, I put Shiranui in 6th because they had a couple minutes in the meta. Just because of this one card, Shiranui Solitaire. It's just good. It introduces you to Synchro Summoning. They also have their own Link Monster now. So it's just a good deck. It's fun as well. It's zombies, so it's just graveyard players. It's Despair from the Dark to bring out your Shiranui Sun Saga and stuff. It's very fun to play, and it's one of my favourite decks, for sure, alongside, obviously, Dark Magician. So, moving on to number 7. Is it a lucky number? I don't know. But we're moving on to number 7. So, in 7th place, we have Crystals. Yeah. Questrons. I think that speaks for himself. On to 8th. I'm joking. So, Questrons, machines. So, you can play them in Cyber Dragons, essentially. So it's good. Yeah. But it's very similar to Shiranui's, that's why they're there. But they're a little harder. They also have a meta card in there, which is Crystron Needle Fiber, if I do remember correctly. And yeah, so Crystrons are definitely really fun to play. You can pick them up. It's it takes you a while, but once you've learned it, you can just play it. Like you will memorize it very quickly. Crystrons are fun to play, and they're always accessible. You can play them whenever, wherever. It's just Synchro Summon, isn't it? It's like, hey, Needle Fiber, boom, bring back cards, Synchro Summon, ha ha ha. Activate this card, bring back this card, Synchro Summon, ha ha ha, destroy. It's kind of like that. So, moving on to, what are we at? 9? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 7th. So now we're going on to 8th. Let's go. Predaplant. Mostly because they're in the meta. And they're very easy to play. No, I'm joking. Because it's essentially just, they're in here because they special summon like a lot. And I wanted you to just be able to special summon. When I first started, I saw people special summoning and special summoning and special summoning. And I was like, but how? And then I got Mage Pro and I saw Predaplants. And I was like, right. Should have played this deck when I started. But the reason why they're not at further up in the list is because they're not good on their own. If you play them with, I don't know, Gem Knights, or Black Rose Dragon, or any deck like that, then they're decent because they're plants, and they special summon a lot, so it's an FTK for Gem Knights. But it's not very good on its own. So, yeah. Moving on to 9th, Cyber Angels. Yeah, so Cyber Angels, you can run pretty much any, like, they're in 9th, they're good, for sure, but not for new players. Because if you play them for new players, they'll learn it, but they won't get it. Essentially, they'll play it and they'll do it and they'll negate stuff and they'll win, but they won't know how they're doing it. They just they won't understand the plays. That's why they're not further up, because they have the potential to OTK and stuff, but they're just not good for like players, newcomers and stuff, because ritual summoning is not really that complex, but it takes a lot of skill to play ritually. Ritually? Could we get that in quotations, please? And flashback. Ritually. Right, okay. I don't know where that come from. But to play rituals competitively is very difficult and you need a lot of skill for it. So that's why they're 9th and not further up. But they are very good, so that's why they're in the top 10. So, last but not least, these should probably be switched with 9th, but yeah, who cares? You can change it, obviously. I have this act is in 10th. Now, I personally don't play these a lot, but recently I played against them, and I was using like crappy deck. What was I using? I don't know. I was probably using Sea Serpents. I was using Sea Serpents, I think. But yeah. So this guy said he was new to Yu-Gi-Oh! And he didn't really know much, but he said that he saw Abyss Actors on a YouTube channel and said he wanted to make it, so he made it. And he came very close to winning that duel. So I just assumed that Abyss Actors were good for newcomers. I really haven't played them. I don't know what they're about. But, you know, a guy facing Sea Serpents, which aren't really bad, and getting them down to a couple and only dueling like once or twice before that is, you know, pretty good. But yeah, that's my top 10 list. If you have any different ones, then you can go to my Discord, which is down in the description, and tag me and put a link. Tag me with a link to a YouTube video that shows me your top 10, and I will reply to them. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. Never mind, because it didn't stop.